We're moving on to some back work. What I'd like you to do is grab your lightest loop band and your lightest Theraband. Now in the YouniquelyFit kit, that's our orange loop band and our yellow Theraband. You're going to thread the Theraband through the loop band so that you're creating what looks like a reformer strap. And then you're going to sit on the stability ball and you're going to bring the loop band around your feet. Your legs can be together. You'll gather the ends of the Theraband in both hands, wrapping from the end of the Theraband around your knuckles with your thumbs on the outside. Once you've done that and your legs are together, bring your elbows and pin them by the side of your body. You're going to open your forearm, start with your dominant arm out to the side and back to center. Exhale, open it out, and inhale, center. Keep that going. Just the dominant arm first. Exhale, open. Inhale, center, sitting up tall. Exhale, open the forearm. Inhale, center. Plug the shoulders down. Each exhale is a chance to brace those lower abdominals and lift in and up. Each inhale is a chance to pull the pelvis down towards the floor, through the ball, lengthening your torso, engaging the QL and the internal obliques to be upright and strong. Great. One more, and let's switch sides. Other side working. And notice if your torso starts to twist. You need to keep your torso still. We're not adding a twisting component yet. Just isolating that forearm. Watch out for the wrist breaking. Sometimes the wrist will break and then it becomes a wrist exercise. So keep the wrist flat. Legs can be together a little bit for the inner thighs. That's going to challenge the balance even more the closer they are together. You're doing great. 4 more repetitions here on the breath, exhaling to open, inhaling to bring it back in. Sitting up tall. Remember that serratus puff you found when we were doing the forearm planks. Keep that puffing back. Think about the breastbone reaching for the shoulder blades, closing off the rib cage, pulling the belly in. Wonderful. From here, we're going to keep these bands, same bands we're working with, but we're going to lift our arms up so that the elbows are as high as the shoulders and the forearms are open. So you've got 2 right angles, engaging the trapezius and the rhomboids now. We'll start with our dominant arm and we're going to pulse the elbow back and add a twist for our torso. Twisting, 2, 3, 4. Pause in the center. Inhale, pull the pelvis down towards the floor and exhale, pulse and twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, center. Exhale, pulse, same side, twisting. 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, elbows up. Don't let them droop. And exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. One more on this side. Inhale and exhale. Pulse it back. 2, 3, 4. Lower the elbows for a second. Roll your shoulders back. Give yourself a little mini break for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides, setting up for the second set. Isometric hold on one side, twist. Well, everything's twisting. So you're twisting now towards your non-dominant side, bracing the abs. Watch out for the pelvic movement. So the ball, when you're on the ball, your pelvis is going to want to turn too. Keep it stationary. Think about your torso almost detaching from your low body. You're lengthening up through it so much. Getting a lot of lift through the obliques. Plug the shoulders down and twist. 2. Fingers are long. Collarbone is wide. You're breathing into the side body and upper back. The belly is pulling deeply in towards the spine. Give me 2 more sets. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, twist. 2, 3, 4. Now the setup for this next one takes a second, so I'm going to give you a second to set up. You're going to take your lightest Theraband, and you're going to tie it 1/4 of the way into your foam roller. This is going to allow us to pin the foam roller against a wall with our feet and then bring our body, our torso onto the stability ball facing away from the roller. We'll hold this band in our dominant hand to start. So bring the roller flush against the wall, the length of it against the wall. And then your feet will go against the wall to pin it. So it's long ways against the wall, not the circular part, but long ways. And then you're going to lie down on the stability ball facing away. Your feet are against the roller, pinning it against the wall, and you're holding the band in your dominant hand. We're going to do some upper back extensions. So you can drape your body over to begin. Inhale, pressing overhead with that arm, and exhale, draping the body back down. So we lift the upper back up and we do an overhead press, and then we lower down. Keep that going. Inhale, lift up, give me that overhead press, and lower down. And the palm is facing in towards the ear. The shoulder is plugged down the back. The other hand can be by the side of the body. It can also do the movement without being loaded, or you can take the knuckles to the forehead to support the head. Either option is fine. Give me one more repetition, and up and down. You're going to need to come off the ball, turn the roller around so that you have the band on the other side. And what's nice about this is your legs can't check out because you're pushing the roller to stabilize it, so the whole body is engaged in the movement. Make sure that the abs are engaged here. So when you're lying prone on the ball, there's a tendency to push the belly into the ball. Pull it in towards the spine instead, just to keep the low back safe, because your back is going to want to go into lumbar extension here. And we already have a lot of that with kyphotic lordotic and lordosis. So pressing overhead when you're ready on your breath. Inhale up and exhale down. So giving that overhead press, brushing by the ear like you're taking a top hat off, and lowering down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Keep that going. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Low abs in, pelvis reaching towards the roller, so you're getting length through your side body. Inner thighs pulling back towards the wall behind you, engaging those inner thighs. From here, we're going to come onto all fours. We're going to bring one arm, let's start with our dominant arm, the forearm, onto the stability ball. The other hand is right under the shoulder, the knees are hip distance apart. We're going to twist away from the forearm that's on the stability ball, opening up our pec minor and anterior delts. Allow your chest to puddle down and twist away from that ball. So as you inhale, the belly's in, and you exhale and you rotate a little deeper into the stretch. So leverage-wise, usually my hand isn't on the ball, it's the wrist is on the ball, and I'm creating a nice right angle where the elbow's on the same plane as the shoulder. Other hand is right under my shoulder, knees are under the hips, belly is in. I'm not slipping into too much lumbar extension. I'm keeping a neutral pelvis here, and I'm breathing into it. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. And let's transition to the other side, setting up, evening out that body, getting that wonderful stretch for a posturally tight area. If you have kyphosis, or if you've been working behind a computer or on a phone, definitely could use a little stretching in this area. Be gentle, turn your head away, lift your chin a little so the back of the neck isn't straining, plug your shoulders down. And find a breathing pattern that works for you. Maybe it's inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 4. Or maybe it's a 3 count or a 5 count. But try to keep your inhales and exhales about the same duration. And go for length versus quick, because this isn't cardio. We're trying to build strength and body awareness. So the slower, the better. Ujjayi breath, sound of the ocean, constricting the vocal cords. Sounds like Darth Vader, or you're fogging a mirror. That'll help you contract that TVA, the deepest layer of your core. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Great work.